Hello everyone, my name is Asisipho and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be answering a grade 8 natural sciences exam question. This particular question is based on particles of matter. So let us not waste time. Let us go through the question. So different types of substances are represented in the diagrams below. Answer the questions that follow. So you need to write down the letter, only the letter of the diagram, which best represents the following statements that you're given from 511 to 514. Now, you are having 5 diagrams, guys, that you're given, and each diagram is indicated with a letter. So you're having diagram A, diagram B, diagram C, diagram D, and diagram E. So which diagram has an element that consists of single atoms only? I think that will be C. All right. Which diagram consists of an element that consists of diatomic molecules? Two atoms, diatomic molecules. That is obviously A. So diagram A. Then one that consists of a compound, two or more elements. The one that consists of a compound, two or more elements, that is D. A mixture of elements, that will be E. Right. Okay, let us move to 5.2. Consider the 3 phases of matter illustrated in the diagram below. So you are having the 3 phases of matter, that's your solid, you are given also liquid and also gas. The first question, which is 5.2, is asking you for 4 marks to describe in detail the arrangement and behavior of particles in a gas. So we are talking about particles in a gas, but we need to describe their arrangement and their behavior in order for us to get full 4 marks. All right, let's see. So we can talk about, this is where I'm going to answer, 5.2. So we can firstly talk about their arrangement. They actually have no particular arrangement, right? The particles in a gas have no particular arrangement, have no particular arrangement. In terms of movement, they move very fast. We know this. They move very fast. And we can also talk about the forces between the particles, guys. The forces are extremely weak, right? We can talk about the forces have extremely weak forces between them, basically between the particles. In terms of spaces, they have very big spaces. They have very big spaces between them. So obviously the spaces are big between them compared to solids and liquids. I think we are getting our 4 marks. For each statement, we should be getting a mark. They have no particular arrangement. They move very fast. They have extremely weak forces between them, and they have big spaces. So we've spoken about the arrangement and also the behavior. I think we do get full 4 marks. All right. Remember, guys, you can pause the video, copy down the answers, or you can even pause the video, write down your answers before I mention my answers so that you can compare. 5.3. Let's see what we have here. So when you walk past a bakery, you can smell the fresh bread that is being baked. Oh, this is possible due to diffusion of gases. That's the reason we are able to smell the fresh bread that is being baked when you pass or when you walk past a bakery. For 2 marks, we need to explain what diffusion is. Let's explain what diffusion is. So this is a process is a process, and we need to explain it in a way that we can get full 2 marks, guys. This is a process in which particles in liquids or in gases, or we can say in which particles, let's not complicate life, in which particles move from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. All right. So that is diffusion, guys. We do get 2 marks for that. Then, how does diffusion that take place in liquids compared to diffusion in gases? How does diffusion that take place in liquids compared to diffusion that takes place in gases? Now, diffusion in liquids occurs slower than diffusion in gases. Diffusion in liquids occur slower than diffusion in gases. Or you can say diffusion in gases obviously occurs faster than diffusion in liquids. 533. Explain why it is not possible for diffusion to take place in solids, for 2 marks. The reason that diffusion cannot take place in solids, we know that particles in solids do not move. So the particles in solids do not move. They do not move around. They actually only vibrate on the spot. They only vibrate on the spot. Therefore, thus, it is not possible for the particles to travel from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. You have to write it in full, guys. I'm just running out of space. All right, that is our particles of matter question from a previous question paper. All right, all the best. Remember to like this video, guys. Share it with your classmates and your schoolmates, and also comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.